Hey, everybody, welcome to the Supernatural Beer Bros podcast. I'm your host, Andy. I'm joined today by Ben down San Diego way and Ronnie up in Maine with the skeeters that are no longer buried under 3 feet of snow.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Most of it.
And you also got the cicadas and the chiggers.
Yeah, the mosquitoes though, they're the main state bird. So.
And you even got your occasional leech out there in the woods.
I think they're the Maine State National Air Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll carry you off if you ain't careful.
Yeah, you got to watch out. You get like the airport's got to watch out for the skeeters with the jet engines. Fucking skeeters and the jet engines will explode.
Strike, it's a skeeter strike.
Yep. All right, so we don't really have a topic for tonight because I kind of dropped the ball. I was real busy, and
never tell them that's a mistake. Always go with it.
Oh, we're going with it. We're going with it. I mean, we always seem to pull it out.
Andy's busy. He's writing a novel, so
well,
he can't.
Andy's gonna save Western humanity.
I'm working on the idea for a novel. I wrote the prologue. I haven't wrote anything else of it.
An alien pigs.
See, look at me. I'm gonna write a novel and I can't even talk or speak English correctly. Like I said, I only wrote the prologue. I haven't wrote anything else of it.
Yeah, Andy's
I didn't say it. I haven't written anything else. Yeah, so I've never tried to write any fiction at all ever before. So this is new ground, new territory for me.
Except when he wrote his own evals.
Yeah, and except when I wrote like every bit of notes that I have for this show. A lot of that comes out of my own head.
Yeah, what's kind of funny is, his novel is actually it's not 100% fiction. It's kind of a melding of reality and fiction.
Well, there's
a lot of stuff going on that very well could, lead to certain things that have been talked about going into it. I'll leave it at that.
No, yeah, I ain't shitting you. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Which really is the reason I'm writing it. I'm doing it just to see if I can do it.
Yeah, then you got to find a publisher willing to publish your book.
No, you don't. You just throw that bitch on Amazon Kindle and you're good to go. Self-published.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah? I ain't shitting you.
I recommend Sea Raven Press.
Some of my favorite authors are self-published. They don't go through publishing companies.
That's true. Once you consider how much marketing costs alone, I mean, how much that eats into it.
Well, you just do your own marketing on social media. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you're only going to be selling, only audio or digital copies of your books. You're not going to be able to get a printed copy of your book that can sell. So, not in any number.
Yeah, but the thing is though too, like, I mean, this platform isn't that big yet, but I mean, at least we have a platform and we do have an audience. So
yeah,
I can, this book or any possible future books, I can, market it right on here.
What did you say you were gonna possibly call your book?
The Fall of America. Maybe. That's
maybe
the tentative title.
Maybe World War III, The Fall of America.
No, just The Fall of America.
Every book has a working title.
Yeah, that's just tentatively. I might call it something a little more cryptic later, but we'll see. We'll just see how the story goes because I really don't know what's going to happen in the story yet.
The plot is that an alien pegs Xi Jinping and saves the world.
They have some kind of working sexual relationship. Yeah, we'll give you technology and arms as long as you.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, we'll give you technology and weapons as long as you continue to allow me to peg you.
Right. Pegging,
Kim
pegging
Jong
for
Un is
everybody.
Kim Jong
Copious
Un.
amounts of pegging.
Kim Jong Un doesn't even answer him. He just bends over and hikes his pants down.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Says, I hope you got the pineapple ready, Daddy. I'm ready.
what you eating, Ben? Top ramen?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah, top ramen. Can't go wrong with top ramen.
Breakfast of champions right there.
Yep, somewhere it is breakfast time in the world.
Hey, that's what like 90% of my food prep up there is top ramen.
Actually, right now in Australia, there's a college student eating top ramen.
Hey,
Right.
not the best food, but it will get you through in a pinch.
So I'm combining authentic Asian cuisine with authentic Mexican beer, a Corona. So
Hey, you know, college students are probably proof positive that you can survive on top ramen for at least a period of time.
I am proof positive of that. I'm living proof. I lived on top ramen for almost 6 months, like nothing else, and
Yeah.
I was just fine.
12, 13 cents a pack. Here we go. Let's do it.
Dude, remember back in the day, you could buy the huge pack at Walmart of like it was like 30 or 40 top ramens in that pack, and you could get it for like $4.25, like $4.25, and you'd have food. You'd have food for like 2 weeks right there. Good to go.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
your liver was preparing to file a class action lawsuit, but yes, you could survive on that.
Yeah, not only that, but also your intestines with
Yeah.
all the wax and shit they put all over all over those noodles. It sticks to your
Oh, man.
intestines and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like top ramen now and then. Like, I don't mind eating it. But my God, yeah, my intestines would be filing a lawsuit against me because it cramps and I'm shitting all over the place. It's bad.
Okay, man, you just have a bucket ready to go and you just carry it around with you.
This is probably the first one I've had in like a couple months. So
Oh, I haven't eaten that shit in at least a year.
Well, the only problem with the only real like serious problem with top ramen is the sodium content. Those flavor packs are straight salt, and that's like the entire salt that you're supposed to have in like a week is in one of those packets. And it's like,
Yeah, but you know, in a survival situation, it's probably a good thing.
you want to clog an artery? Because that's how you clog an artery.
Well, you know what I mean. In a survival situation, you need high calories. You got to replace the salts in your body because you're probably sweating.
So what
You
are
got to
we
replace
doing?
water and salt.
What are we doing for this episode? Do you guys want to do like a ghost reaction?
Either
Yeah.
ghosts
sure.
or aliens or a amalgamation of the two.
I think the last one we did several months ago was aliens, right? And the one
I think-
before that has been ghosts.
I think we should do. I think the last one we did was ghosts, but there's some
we had
new.
Mr. Joshua with us.
Yeah, there's some new Nukes Top 5 videos out, so I'm thinking maybe we'll react to one of those.
Yeah, so for anyone listening, obviously be warned, we're gonna view some audio or video, I should say. I mean, there's audio as well, but it will
Yeah,
be
so
video.
you're not going to get the full experience of this podcast listening to just the audio. If you want to see the videos, just go into our YouTube channel, Supernatural Beer Bros. You'll find us if you search that, and you'll get to watch you'll get the full experience.
Yeah, aren't we on?
Experience.
Is Beer Bros on? You know, all the other ones too, like Rumble, Gab, MeWe, all that.
No.
No.
No, I tried to post on Rumble, dude, but it went the same way pretty much as the other one did, where we got absolutely no play. Nobody goes to Rumble to watch these kind of videos, dude. Like people go to Rumble because it's an alternative and they can get their conservative media that YouTube
That's
can
true.
play.
Like
They don't go to Rumble to get this kind of content.
YouTube isn't gonna have like alien reaction videos.
Yeah, people don't go to Rumble to get that kind of content.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Kind of pointless.
Like
Just
on the other
wondering.
platforms, I mean, I could just create a profile for this and just find UFO and alien and ghost groups and
You know what
strictly.
you could, Ben, and then what I could do is I could take like clips, like I could video edit out like 2 or 3 minute clips of us reacting to shit and just like email it to you, and then you could post it on those social medias if you want.
Perfect. Yeah.
But we'll have to work that out. Because I save every episode I have saved on a thumb drive, so I can go back and I can pull clips out from a year ago if I want to.
Kitchen. Yeah,
So,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I can, I got clips for days. I can, if I really want to put the effort in and edit all the video, I could do that. But
that's what I'll do on all the primary platforms. I'll create an account. We'll just use the logo from like
maybe I'll start posting clips on TikTok.
Yeah, just like 1 minute or 30-second ones with a link to the full video.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think you definitely get out to a potentially larger audience on TikTok. Definitely, at least getting a link out there.
You guys are on Faccia Libro on the Facebook.
You know what? I did post one clip on TikTok, and it didn't do very well. So
yeah, but I think if we do like a 30-second reaction video.
Yeah, it was from our fairies episode where I was talking about the what do you call it? Why the fields by the Caucasus Mountains were so fertile. Because of the gods in the mountains and shooting ropes all over the fields.
Caucasus, but yeah.
Yeah. So here we are. So what do we want to do? Top 10 scary videos to make you cry.
We could do some alien and do some ghost, or just do one or the other. Top
5 scary ghost videos for nightmares.
All right.
Let's watch the top 10 here. Do this.
You are gay.
The last stop. This next viral video was shared by multiple social media accounts on the internet, but none of...
Gotta love the narration. So what do you guys think?
So far, I just see a bus.
I don't know. I think the voice that narrates a lot of these videos is the dumbest voice, and they talk like the stupidest person on the planet most of the time.
Yeah, I mean,
you're talking about that guy. What's his name? It's not this guy. It's another guy that does similar videos. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he drags out the end of each word he says.
Yeah, where he talks like he's like, did you see that, or was it just a dream? Like that guy that talks like that.
Stupid. Yes.
Tom Hanks.
It's the dumbest person on the planet. I swear to
God. Well said.
I can't even watch those videos. Like sometimes he has some good videos on there, and I can't even watch it because I can't get past his stupid voice.
Look, all these videos are typically going to have like grovelly voiced person narrating.
Now this guy's trademark is like, did you see it? Or yeah, that's basically what he says a lot. Did you see it? Let's rewind.
None of them mentioned the original source. The video shows a man inspecting an old abandoned bus somewhere in the rural countryside of Japan. Of course, as you might expect, things take...
What's up?
That, like, it looks like the guy had Donald Trump lips, but if he was like 70 pounds lighter.
Hey, doesn't this right here look like a bunch of bodies wrapped up in plastic bags with like wrapped around the head?
All right, I'll dispose of my yard trimmings elsewhere.
Hey neighbor, you need some fertilizer? I got a lot of it, close to 40 tons.
A terrifying turn.
Oh, there is definitely someone there.
So I mean, I do see his. Is that his reflection or shadow on the mirror right there to the
No,
right?
he's moving and this thing isn't.
But is that a person? Is that his head in the mirror, like the cameraman?
In what mirror? That's a
It's the window of the bus.
That's what I mean. A reflect. Is that the cameraman's reflection?
Well, you
Now
can't
watch.
because you can't see the camera.
Look right
Where's
there.
the camera?
No,
Here's
that's
that-
somebody. There's a camera in front of his face. You wouldn't see his face.
Okay. Well, okay. But do
You
we see
a
his?
camera?
Oh, are those his legs right there? I'm just trying to determine.
No, this is a face. Like, look, there's hair. There's
You're
an
not-
eye, nose,
you're not
mouth.
hearing me. You're not hearing me. I'm saying because the guy is obviously standing outside of the bus. Do we see any part of his reflection on the outside?
No, no,
Okay, because
I don't see anything.
right, that seems sketch as fuck already. Then shouldn't we see some see part of his reflection there?
It depends
I
on what
doubt
side
it.
of the
In
window
those
that dirt's
dirty
on.
ass windows, I doubt it.
But see, there's like a space above. Is that like legs over the kid's head?
To me, from the looks of it, that whatever that image is definitely inside the bus on the other side of the window. That is not a reflection
Yeah,
from
look-
the window.
but
Look
look,
at it. It looks
if
like
you
a
look-
mean ass. It
if
looks
it-
like a mean ass cat.
watch. If you look carefully, you see it as he walks past. Hold on, watch. See, it's there. And then he walks past and then looks back and boom, there it is. Now there's nothing there.
Very strange.
That was a good one.
And look, he goes back when he walks back out of the bus. It's not there.
Hold on now.
You can see in that window when he comes back out. You can
Right.
see whatever that was is not there.
Right. Yeah, see it's
See?
gone.
It's not there.
Yeah, there was definitely something there. But again, a video like this could easily be done with computer graphics, and
Yeah.
the image on the other side of the window looked like a still shot. It wasn't moving at all. There was no blinking, there was no swaying, nothing was moving. It was like a still shot picture. You know what I mean? That could have been superimposed onto the glass. Or
Yeah, because Koreans or Japanese, I'm guessing this is in South Korea or Japan or something. They're very obviously crafty with this stuff. So
yeah, I mean, it is a really good video. It's really good video, but I don't think this one's real. This one is
real.
one's super thin.
You hear that?
What?
I'm trying to determine what language they were just speaking.
Well, look at the name you just said.
Japanese Shintaro. It's got to
Yeah,
be
so
Japan.
it's Japanese.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's got to be Japan.
Japan.
Continue.
As the man approaches the entrance to the bus, a girl can be seen watching him from the window. He quickly looks inside, but there's no one there.
It's very
Now,
still.
because there's no source, it's impossible to say whether this footage is real or fake. But as
See, red flag number 1. 90% of these Asian videos that they play on these have no source. So nobody's around to contact to figure out the validity of the video itself.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So,
Right.
um,
If I shot a video like that personally and I posted it online, I would claim it 100%. That's my video. I shot it. It is not a hoax.
yeah, if for no other reason, then it might get you a good special effects job with a film company.
Exactly.
I mean, my previous statement still stands. I think it's a really good video, but it's definitely thin as far as reality goes.
Yeah.
always, I leave that up to you.
Oh, here
to
we go with the
decide.
ads.
This
It's a pretty cool looking spaceship, though.
You're not ready for it.
Something watches over.
The Watcher.
Paranormal investigator Alex from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown sets out to investigate an old abandoned nun convent in the south of England.
Oh, he's investigating the nunnery.
Well, I've heard about that place. That place is supposed to be notoriously haunted.
Well, especially when you consider like
What'd they
how
do to
many,
those
like-
nuns?
well, I mean, especially like how many girls were sent to nunneries over the centuries for like various reasons, like pregnancies, or they're bad, or they misbehaved.
Well, a lot of it was like they were treated like the in Game of Thrones, the Silent Sisters. Like when they couldn't find a husband for a girl, or the girl was just too much trouble for the family, they'd send them off to the Silent Sisters. It was like the same shit.
If I'm correct, this place is I mean, the one I heard about, I believe, was some type of an orphanage. It was like a Catholic church nun run orphanage. If this is the same place I'm thinking about.
Oh.
Okay.
Quite possibly.
The old building also doubled as an asylum for the mentally ill. The convent slash
not the same
asylum was
place.
active from the 1800s all the way into the late 1900s. With over 100 years of dark history, it's not surprising that the building is said to be extremely haunted. One ghostly figure that haunts the building is said to be that of a sad nun, who is said to still wander the hallways of the old asylum to this day. Alex decides to explore the convent completely alone, with nothing but a camera and a flashlight. While inside, he gets the overwhelming sense that someone is watching him.
Why is he wearing a mask if he's by himself?
What's up, Ben?
Why is he wearing a mask if he's besides himself?
Asbestos.
Yeah, asbestos, mold. It's an abandoned building.
I didn't know if he was just being a punk about it, but okay.
Even with that, with dust and mold and asbestos and shit, that mask ain't gonna do nothing. You need
Exactly.
you need a full on face respirator. You need a respirator. Like what's his name? Zach Baggins from the Ghost Adventures. Like anytime he goes into places like this, he's wearing a full on respirator.
Right.
Yeah, smart thing to do.
Yeah.
So obviously this guy doesn't have a lot of experience with that then.
Well, or he just doesn't care. But plus, what's his name? Zach Baggins.
Zach's the only one in his crew that's wearing those.
Yeah, because he has asthma. He has asthma problems. He needs it. You know.
Okay.
What I mean? He already has issues. So.
All right, good deal.
Well, at least it was only 2 knocks instead of 3. If it's 3 knocks, it's probably a demon, and you should get out of there.
Yeah, mocking the Holy Trinity. Yep.
Is that a hobo in there trying to scare him away?
A hobo just waiting to fucking pounce and peg.
Absolutely.
That's his preferred strategy too. Pounce and peg. Then
Oh, that hobo's salivating right now.
Oh, he's probably like a caveman though. He's got a fucking club. He's just gonna club him over the head and drag him back.
you got to
Savoring the meal to come.
Epic unconscious pegging session.
You got a pretty mouth.
Bet I can make you squeal like a piggy.
You want to wrestle?
Alex hears strange noises and feels like he's being followed. Then,
That's a mighty fine handshake you got there. You want to wrestle? Where's my Vaseline?
he hears something absolutely terrifying.
Terrifying. What the fuck was that? Hold on.
What was what?
Something hanging on the wall in that previous room. Watch.
Then he captures something absolutely terrifying.
What the hell was the decorators up to in this thing? Watch when he turns to the left. What the fuck is that?
I mean, it's too dark to tell, man.
It's got horns.
It could be an old bison head or something.
That's too small to be a bison head.
Bison in England.
It was donated. I don't know.
I mean,
Is that like a tongue sticking out right there? I don't know.
if I had to guess, I'd say maybe a boar.
Oh, hold on. I think I caught
There's
it.
a shadow in that room.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, there's the bison head. Let's see if we can spot it before he points it out. Oh yeah, there's something
Shadow
right there.
right
Something
Where?
right there in the corner. Right here in the corner. You see it's darker than everything else around it.
Okay.
Don't know what it is.
It's darker than the darkness. You notice that red light is from his camera. And it doesn't illuminate whatever that is.
Why did it blur that out? Was it a swastika or something?
I don't know. But you notice, Andy, with those shadow people? Do you notice with those shadow people that the light, light doesn't reflect on them. They're like a dark void. They like absorb the light. It's gone. Even in the dark infrared light, you can see them because they're totally devoid of any type of light.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Pure
videos.
darkness.
I've seen videos of shadow people appearing in well lit rooms. Like the room is lit up bright, like a fucking football stadium, and the shadow figure like peeks around a corner, and the corner's well lit too, and it's just total black. Like there's no features to it other than a silhouette.
Yeah, they're like pure darkness, a total devoid of any light at all.
And that right there,
weird.
that very fact right there should be your first clue to get the fuck out of there. Like, quick. Time to go.
Did you see it?
Oh yeah, I saw
The
it.
investigator doesn't even notice, but as he passes one of the empty old asylum rooms, an ominous dark figure seems to
Right
be
there.
lurking inside.
Hey, you know what though? That did look like, I don't
Didn't
know
even
about-
notice, but
that does look like someone in a cloak, like a nun maybe in a cloak.
A habit.
Right.
Yeah.
Could be.
I don't know. I mean, it's not a
Well-
very pronounced human silhouette, but
Well, because those old nun habits took away your human form. I mean, had a very big, poofy top, and very like you don't look normal in it. So
yeah, it was almost like the hijabs covering the
Like-
face and everything.
look, just from a public service standpoint, like why would you allow these buildings to still stand? Like
Yeah,
tear
I know.
the
Why haven't they been torn down yet?
tear the shit down and salt the earth around it.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, a lot of the time though, when you tear these buildings down and you build something else there on the same property, those spirits that haunted that building that got torn down are going to come back and haunt the brand new building.
Right. They just occupy the next structure on that same site.
Yep,
It's the same thing.
it happens all the time. So anyway,
as he passes one of the empty old asylum rooms, an ominous dark figure seems to be lurking inside. A figure with a creepy resemblance to the shadowy outline of a nun. So
Yeah.
could it be that the old nun who allegedly haunts the convent was
I said it
watching
first.
Alex? Well, who knows? But you can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Hunting the Unknown.
Hunting the unknown. Hey, get off my lawn.
Stupid ads.
Fire and brimstone. This next bizarre video is a
Oh, Ben bounced. Guess his phone died.
Yep.
How does 18% battery go away that quick?
I have no idea.
bit of a mystery. The video was shared to the internet without a source, and it's a bit unclear as to exactly what is going on here. The footage shows a dangerous fire near two cars. and something else truly disturbing.
Something's moving in that fire, dude.
Yeah, there's somebody here.
What is that?
I don't know.
That's
Yeah, someone walked. That's a person. Somebody walked out of that fire.
that's not a human sized figure unless it's a child.
Child size. Yeah. Come on. Let's go back one more. Dude, my computer froze up for a second.
Going on here? The footage shows a dangerous fire near two cars and something else truly disturbing.
I'd be yelling at it right there. I have no time to bandy words with you, imp. That thing just walked out of a portal to hell.
Dude, there is no. It doesn't even look like. It looks like it kind of materialized out of the fire. Like, I mean,
It started over here. Like where you first saw it, it was over here.
you could see the head, and it looked extremely like rail thin and like a big head back a little bit. And as it approached towards that white vehicle, it kind of took full form and filled out.
You think it's a gray?
But I'm not sure. And then
Someone
It just vanished
just
into the side of
disappeared.
that car.
yeah,
or something can be seen silently walking through the fire, seemingly unbothered and unhurt. Eerily, the figure resembles the shape of a small child. Could it be that the fire tragically claimed a victim whose spirit is lost in the blaze?
What do you think, Ronnie? On the fat scale, I think that would be hard to fake.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely overweight. I don't know if I go to obese yet. I'm not sure, because I think it could be faked, but I mean that could be a CGI thing in the fire, but
I don't think so.
I don't know. It's overweight. I think more likely to be real than fake, but
I think this one is fit with high cholesterol.
yeah.
Without a source, we'll just never know. The woman in white. Musician Pedro Olives from Torreon, Mexico is driving home late one night.
Oh, hey,
on
Andy,
Kio
pause
Tor-
for a sec. The woman in white, there's stories of the woman in white all over the world.
I think we're going to do a whole episode on the woman in white.
There's even a story of a woman in white in Maine. There's several stories in different locations in Maine, you know, all over the United States. There's a woman in white on, I believe it's the Saco River somewhere, if I remember right.
Specifically in Mexico, it's La Llorona.
Yeah.
So,
And is she
Bring on
supposedly
highway.
a bad omen in Mexico? Is it a bad omen in Mexico?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you hear La Llorona or you see her, then typically it means something bad's going to happen. More specifically to your children.
Is La Llorona like supposed to be a grieving mother?
Yeah, like she drowned her kids in the river or something because they wouldn't shut up or some shit like that. I mean, that's the story they tell the Mexican kids. Like, hey, you know, if you don't shut up, and La Llorona is going to come and drown you.
Yeah, that only lasted so long with your kids, didn't it?
No, I never.
Sort of like the Krampus.
I never threatened them with La Llorona. We
You
did
threaten them with the Krampus.
Yeah, we did. We threatened with Krampus. we told him Krampus lived in the attic. He'd come down and get you if you wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, he's gonna put you in a sack and steal you away if you don't shut up.
Hey, when he spots something truly disturbing.
Gonna be something on the side of the road, probably. Yep, right there. There
Yep,
it is.
there she is.
Running, no less. This woman is running.
Truly disturbing.
She is running with her arms out to her sides. Look.
A woman dressed in white can be seen running in the emergency lane of the highway, her arms outstretched in a strange way. Some video commenters even suggested that it looks like the woman has no head.
Maybe she's trying to flap her arms and take flight.
When they do slow it down, he's right. It looks like she has no head.
Now, Eder Olivas actually thought he might be hallucinating at first, as he was extremely tired from his long drive home. But later, he checks his dashcam footage, and he is shocked to discover that the woman was 100% real. Eder says he has no idea why a woman would be running down the dangerous and busy highway so late at night.
You know what?
You see how wispy she looks when she gets close?
Running down the
Which direction is she running? Away from the car or towards it?
It looks like she's running towards it.
Because right here, it looks like she has a head. Not a very big head. There's something.
Right. Give it a little couple more frames.
busy
See how it's like almost dissipating and it's
highway. So
Yeah.
there's no head there.
Nope.
If there is, there ain't much of one.
late
Neck maybe.
It almost looks like she's running backwards. The way her legs are
discovered
moving.
that the woman was 100%
Look.
Very strange.
Yeah, she's going the same direction the car is going.
real. Eder says he has no idea why a woman would be running down the dangerous and busy highways.
Fat scale, Ronnie.
Obese.
Yeah, this one is 2-ton Tony. For sure.
Yeah. This one is in the hospital on life support getting quadruple bypass surgery right now.
Yeah, getting like those Chinese finger trap looking things shoved into the arteries.
Look at it right here in the still frame, Andy. You can see the ground, the background through her.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it. It's
Look, the arms look like something off of the T2000 and whatever, T1000.
T1000.
Yeah. And then you can see the legs are gone at this point and there's no head. So, yeah, it's
So
interesting.
late at night, he says that he thinks he might have captured a ghost on camera. But what do you think? Is this encounter paranormal or just weird? You decide.
Both. It's definitely both paranormal and weird.
Look right there from that still frame. You can see, that little, not a mile marker, but that little marker post on the side of the road. You can see it through her, and also the background of the ground.
Yep.
More than he bargained for. Paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by one of their viewers, a man named Taguchi, who claims that he's been experiencing strange activity in his studio apartment somewhere in Japan.
Oh my Taguchi.
Taguchi explains that 6 months ago he found a very cheap apartment.
Hey Ronnie. You remember on Ninja Turtles, the guy, he goes when he's telling his two guys to attack and he goes
Yeah. Cool. Hey.
And you might ask, well, why was it so cheap? It turns out that the previous owner tragically took his own life right where Taguchi would be living and sleeping. But the young man doesn't believe in ghosts, so he happily signs the lease despite the apartment's dark history. But then, Taguchi starts to have trouble sleeping. He says that he hears footsteps.
That's every night.
Taguchi is a slob.
I have trouble
Look at his
sleeping.
house.
I have trouble sleeping every night, pretty much.
Andy, you see his apartment? He's
Yeah.
a fucking slob.
Oh, yeah. That shit would never fly in our house. Yep.
I have trouble sleeping most nights too, Andy.
Scariest of all, he starts to experience sleep paralysis, during which he sees a distorted, laughing face right above him as he lays in bed, unable to move. Tomo and Hiro decide to set up 2 static cameras in Taguchi's home for a month. At the end of that time, they review the month of collected footage. They are shocked by what they find. One night as Taguchi is sleeping, this happens.
Yes. Yes. Bombard. Bombard the island. Yes. Damn, they all cleared the fucking mountain?
Apparently.
There's no way. Yeah, okay. Alright, I don't see what's so scary. He rolled over in his sleep while he's sleeping on a hard floor in his coffin
Well,
apartment.
maybe the scary part's still coming. Maybe it would help him if he wasn't sleeping on the floor.
Right? Pained expressions and clutching at his neck.
Taguchi appears to be suffering from a horrible nightmare as he grabs at his neck, seemingly in pain. He wakes up in an absolute panic. But did you see it? A pale figure seems to materialize in the hallway. The apparition appears to be watching Taguchi as he struggles in his sleep. Taguchi finally wakes and the figure disappears into thin air. But there's something even stranger, because the second camera pointed at the hallway loses focus at the exact same time of the incident, and a distorted face seems to appear right in front of the camera.
I didn't see a face. It's not a face. But whatever.
So could this be the
Looks
same
like the
bizarre face
alien.
that Taguchi claims he has seen at night? The Omagatoki team believes that
I'm not saying it's the aliens, but this one's the aliens.
Come on, Otama Kaguchi. You're reaching here. You're reaching.
Taguchi might be haunted by the spirit of the previous owner.
You had a nightmare. That's what you had. Did I ever tell you the story about the little engine that could?
Yeah. You had a nightmare. Why, that's all this is. It's a nightmare.
When I come back, I'll tell you what Bubba used for a penis.
But you can decide for yourself and watch the entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, Andy. I want to watch a month worth of a still camera footage of this guy's apartment. And this guy doing everything in there in that shithole of an apartment in his pile of fucking rubble that he calls his possessions,
Yeah,
choking himself in the middle of the night.
yeah, he definitely needs a little housekeeping.
Yeah, I think this guy's got a little sleep apnea going on, and that's his problem.
Like, housekeeping? Will we fluff your pillow?
Other than that little wispy
Housekeeping?
figure
Will we
in the
jerk you
doorway,
off?
other than that little wispy figure in the doorway, this looks totally and utterly thin to me.
Yeah,
Absolutely anorexic.
definitely thin.
Shake, rattle, And oh no. A music composer named Henning from Oslo, Norway says that for years he has heard strange, unexplained sounds coming from his attic.
Valhalla's calling me.
Right. The sounds are always in the attic.
Over time, the strange activity has just gotten worse. So one day, Henning hears noise from his attic door and grabs his phone to record.
Hello?
But you point the camera in front of you instead of at the floor.
Because he's got something to hide.
Hello?
Oh, no. You can't fool Papa Kulikov. It's your turn to go first. My turn to go first. Your turn to get a hole in your britches.
Yeah.
Okay, that doorknob is moving.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Dude, you need to hire somebody to put a new fucking doorknob on because that bitch is loose.
Somebody's banging on that door, aren't they?
No, that doorknob is just wiggling back and forth, like not even the direction that it's supposed to turn. It's like moving like this way.
Oh, maybe I'm not hearing the noise correctly because it sounds like somebody's like banging on it from here.
Well, you know what? I'm wondering if this house has central air conditioning, because if it does, there might be a pressure difference that's making that door move a little bit, and
Maybe.
it's causing this knob to move in the way it is.
Hello?
But yeah, central air wouldn't cause that. Hello? Hey, this guy, he says he's from Oslo, Norway. Where's his Viking axe?
Hello?
I haven't seen a Viking axe.
Probably in his hand.
Well, he should have showed it. Oh, here we go with the ads again. Oh, damn.
There are two
northern
types
planet
of
is great.
lizard or reptilian kind of beings. When they appear on Earth, they try to do it covertly. Some come from a
This
totally
ad has
different
piqued my
reality.
interest.
Others come from different planets. They all have their own agenda.
When we had EBA 1 in captivity from 1947, 1952, one of the big questions was, do you have a soul? EBA 1 said, absolutely, I have a soul. It is eternal.
There are phenomena going on. We also have different life forms, and the Pentagon reports acknowledges that. So when Earth enters a full harmonious level 4 consciousness, those things will appear and they will affect everyone. And we can see that there are some forces on this planet, extraterrestrial forces, that try to ascend humanity faster.
Hopefully it doesn't replay the ad. See the doorknob moving?
Hello?
So clearly he flung that door open with force and speed. Nothing on the other side of that causing that door to move would have been able to get out of frame before that door opened.
Hey, Andy, isn't this a situation where you would approach the door with your shotgun and when you realized that there was something fucking banging on the door like that, wouldn't you just blast a hole in the door with a shotgun?
Well, if I had Coco and my kids standing behind me and I knew they were there, then probably, yeah.
Would you bother to open the door to see who's there? Or would you just blow a big hole in it?
I might blow a hole in it, as long as I knew where the rest of my family was. Yeah. With the rounds I have, I'd blow a hole the size of a basketball through that door.
Yeah, Andy would fucking pull a major pain. He's in there. Pow, 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 pow.
Still in there, he ain't happy. Watch the door now, Ronnie. Watch the door.
The door latch to Henning's attic shakes and rattles around as
Now let me be clear. It's very possible he could have flung that door back closed again with his left hand.
I was just gonna say that because he is close enough to the door when it swings shut where he could have grabbed the door and flung it shut off camera without you being able to see that.
But then again, you know, that doesn't explain what's going on prior to that.
if someone is trying to open the door. But when Henning snatches the door open, there's no one there. And then the door suddenly slams shut on its own. Now there's very little extra info on this clip. So is it a real paranormal encounter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Could be.
You decide. Caught
Maybe.
on camera.
What do you think,
Detective
Andy?
Summer, who's a
What?
Is that one anorexic, obese? What do you think?
I think it's about middle of the road. Probably
Yeah,
probably fit and runs marathons here and there.
yeah, somewhere in there. I'd agree.
Yeah. I just don't understand how a descendant of Vikings could be wandering around their house with weird shit going on with no weapon in his hand other than a cell phone.
Well, a descendant of Vikings, even if nothing's going on in the home, should be walking around the home with an axe.
Or a fucking greatsword or something at the bare minimum. Yeah. All right, here we go.
mother of two, lives in a
Meanwhile,
small
on
house in an
TikTok.
old town in rural Georgia. Late one night, Summer takes her phone out to record a quick video in her backyard. But she immediately notices something that is absolutely unnerving.
Y'all, I am in my yard. Watch my face. This is not an app doing this. This is my yard. The church is behind me. Watch my face. Church. You can see straight through me. I kid you not. Look at this. Whoa.
On camera, Summer's face
Looks like she's phasing in and out of our reality. Depending on which direction she's facing. She looks solid there, but as soon as she gets towards the church's light, the light at the church, she goes like transparent and she looks like an old crone.
Right. I don't know. I think it's a trick of the light. I really think that's just a trick of the light. The light is causing, and the shutter speed of the camera and the trick of the light is causing that. I don't think that's paranormal at all.
It could be. And also the way the camera's firmware and the optical portion of the you know, the lenses and everything. And
Yeah, lenses and the shutter speed, all that.
yeah, it's like it's not adjusting the picture quick enough when she's turning between light and dark, so it's making her kind of look transparent.
Right.
I don't know.
seems to twist and distort into something unrecognizable as she simply moves around in her own backyard. Summer says that she is deeply worried that the strange old church across the street might be the cause of the creepy occurrence. She attempts to find information about the history of the old church, but she hits a dead end and is left with no answers. So did Summer catch a bizarre paranormal visual disturbance on camera? Or just what is going on here?
Maybe she's a ghost herself.
Quite possible.
The most haunted cemetery. Popular YouTuber Franco TV is known for exploring terrifying abandoned locations in the US. But for the first time ever, Franco travels south to the country of Peru to investigate the quote, most haunted cemetery in South America, the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery. The giant graveyard is well known by locals who claim that the place attracts witches who perform dark rituals with the bones of the deceased. As Frank explores, he finds signs of witchcraft everywhere. Tombs filled with burnt-out candles, voodoo dolls, and bizarre notes. One of the tombs belongs to a world-famous alleged witch, Gregoria Camacho, who died in 1897. Fans from all over the globe flock to her grave to carve their names and leave candles and offerings. And when Franco finds her crypt, something happens that he simply cannot explain.
A witch who was buried here. Now apparently she did good and bad, but mostly dark stuff. So on the top of her tomb they spray painted Witch of Satan and stuff. But her tomb is actually kind of different from all the others because you can see a skull and bones, which kind of represents something very, very dark. But this is actually her tomb right here. Her name is Gregoria Camacho, or Gregoria, something like that.
Just she's got the pirate symbol on her grave.
Gregoria Camacho.
I torture names. And you can see how other witches would carve their names in here and leave candles and trinkets. That looks like it says Camila. And if you look out here, you can see where they put all the candles. It's different from all the others because they put all these candles here and candies. Isn't it?
All right, I heard it then. As soon as it said unexplained laughing, I was like, I don't hear anything. But then I heard it right after.
Yeah, I heard that. It's definitely not him doing that.
Hello? What the hell?
Hey, that sounded like Kamala Harris cackling.
Could be.
She's like,
Oh god, that bitch has the worst cackle.
even worse than Hillary.
Yeah, I think so.
What did I just hear? It sounded like somebody laughing. Thing is, on the maps, this area is blocked off. So once you walk back here, there's nowhere else you can go. Listen, listen. Hello?
That does sound like Kamala Harris. Whoa, hold on. Damn it.
What was
Things in my
that?
way. Yeah, I saw something. Hold on.
On the maps, this area is blocked off. So once you walk back here, there's nowhere else you can go. Listen, listen. Hello? Georgina?
I didn't see it that
No
time.
one here.
Tricking my eyes, I guess.
Stop taking your generic multivitamin. I'm going to fill you in on a little not so secret secret. Most multivitamins.
Okay, well, I got creeped out.
Franco hears what can only be described as a sinister and mocking laugh coming from somewhere.
Yeah, see, with no visual, just audio. Audio is real easy to fake. So, I mean,
Right, you can just dub it in.
yeah, I'm
over
not.
the video.
I mean, you know, this may be 100% real, but you know, I got to give it a middle of the road rating here because I just don't know if it's real or not. I mean, it could be fake, it could be real.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
In the graveyard. And that's not the only strange event that Franco experiences that night.
Nope.
As he searches through open and abandoned crypts, he captures something downright chilling.
It's
Right in there.
terrifying.
I don't know if those are the remains. It looks like a sock. There's something tied up here. Let me zoom in. I'm gonna be able to zoom in a lot more on post editing.
Yeah, that's a cartel dump site.
Yeah. Why don't you just go up to it and look inside? If it's human remains, it's not going to bite you. I think you'll be fine.
Somebody just dumped their trash there, dude.
No, for sure. That's just garbage.
It doesn't have any shape to it. It's just a round couple of, your average fucking trash bag.
Yeah, I don't see a foot hanging out of the bag.
No. And he's obviously not reacting to a real foul odor either, so.
It looks like it could be, there's something hairy there.
Hairy where? I don't see anything
Huh,
hairy.
that looks like a dead animal or something. Oh, that is so creepy.
Go over there.
All right, I just got the K2 meter.
Get your ass over there. Get in there.
Yeah, quit being a pansy. The dead animal, it ain't gonna bite
aquí
you.
adentro? ¿Tú puedes decirme tu nombre? Oh, look at this. There's X's.
So?
You see that? On the side of the wall.
Maybe I'm ignorant, but what's the significance of drawing an X on the wall?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Never heard of that.
That's something that's kind of seen in Mississippi. When you see X mark, it's like they have something they want you to do, and they call upon the spirit to doing it.
Did you hear it? Franco doesn't notice, but a faint female voice can be heard whispering, "Hola."
You see that?
Oh, yeah. I heard it.
The giant historic cemetery is also the final resting place for another well-known figure, Ricardo Espiel, a young boy who tragically died when he was only 6 years old. The boy Ricardo was said to be a benevolent and protective spirit. Visitors claim that the boy's ghost grants wishes and blessings to true believers. But when Franco inspects the young boy's gravestone, he captures something downright chilling.
So I am making my
Terrifying.
way towards another tomb of a child named Ricardo. Now, apparently Ricardo...
What's up?
That's the second time in this video clip that he said he captures something downright chilling. And the last one wasn't very chilling, but
Yeah, but
Continue.
the narrator for Nuke's Top 5, he says those words a lot. Chilling, terrifying, strange,
downright.
downright. Did you see it? Like, those are the things he says a lot.
I say it's downright gay, but
Yeah.
Ricardo grants blessings and wishes to everyone who comes to him, seeking help. He is a very
hey, Andy,
well-known
back it
spirit
up
that
a little bit.
I can't.
Go back to where he's standing in front of the statue again, like where it opens up to that. So it looks like there's an orb or something behind him for like a split second. Unless
Well, if you could see my screen, you'd know why I can't.
you
Because
can't back it.
No, I'm sharing screen, and it says, like, there's a bar here at the bottom of the screen for the share screen. It says stop share and a notification bar that says you are sharing screen. Now,
Okay.
it blocks the video bar where I can scroll back and forward and shit. So it's hard to get it. I'll just zoom out and do it. There we go. Right? Something like that ish.
Yeah. Yep.
Now I am making my way towards another tomb of a child named Ricardo. Now, apparently Ricardo grants blessings and wishes to
Wait, so you said behind him?
Yeah, behind him here in a second.
everyone who comes to him.
I don't know if it's a reflection or if it's an orb.
What, like back
only saw
here towards the other tombs? Or
No, like right behind him.
all right, hold on.
Did you see that in the bottom of the screen? Kind of went towards him.
I saw like a piece of dust or something shoot this way, but I didn't see
Right,
it hanging out.
right. But I'm not sure if that was an orb or if it was
I think it was dust, but I mean,
a
there's no
bug.
telling. They are outside, so it could have been a bug or dust or anything. And it was going in a straight line. I mean, it wasn't making any turns or moves, so I'm leaning towards a bit of dust, I think.
Help. He is a very well-known spirit that protects this graveyard. Well, one, protects it, and two, also offers blessings to everyone who shows up here. I wanted to see if I can read what this says. A la memoria de Ricardo M.
For just $67, you can make as many videos as you want, and you never need to pick up a camera.
Espalet sus amigos 8 de Agosto, December 18.
Whoa! Did you see it?
Yeah, something's moving behind
It
the
was like
statue.
an arm reached up right there.
Yeah, something's moving behind the monument.
87.
Yeah, it's like an arm.
Ricardo Isabella Mariano Bueno.
Yeah, it was like an arm. You can't really see me because I moved this, but like an arm like reaches up from behind the statue, sits there for a minute, and then goes, pops back down.
Yep. It'll probably play it again. Hit play.
Yeah, it'll play it again.
Mariano Nuevo.
Wait,
Now, what's more interesting
he's gonna say, "Did you see it?"
about this is that in the back, you could see all the prayers from everyone and all the blessings. And what's more interesting is that it even says gracias, like pretty much thank you for making these blessings come true. Any blessing you want, it'll be blessed.
Yeah, keep praying to your false idols. We saw how well that worked out for the those people in the Bible that were stuck in the desert for 40 years or whatever.
Sodom and Gomorrah and so on. But no,
Huh?
no, I was going to say it's a strangely Catholic thing, worshiping idols.
Yeah, like the saints and all that stuff.
Saints and statues, sacred objects, and all that nonsense.
Yeah, all the things that the Bible like explicitly forbids. Anyways.
A pale, translucent arm seems to reach out from the young boy's grave.
Oh yeah.
But again, Franco doesn't notice. It's only after he posts this video to YouTube that the arm is spotted by some very perceptive viewers. So is this indeed the most haunted cemetery in South America? Let me know what you think. You can watch.
All right, the arm behind the grave, Ronnie. Fat scale. What do you got?
That one's obese, I think.
Yeah. That one's getting hauled out of the apartment via forklift after they removed the wall to take him to the hospital for a massive coronary.
Right. Yeah, they had to cut the wall down with the jaws of life to get him out of the house. And they had to use a big like shipping container forklift.
Better yet, Fatso's fucking condition was so urgent that they had to use det cord to blow a nice neat hole in the wall to do it quickly.
You eat my last ding dong, Fatso. I'm gonna put a bullet in your head.
What movie was that?
Legend of Wolf Mountain, I think.
we used to watch the shit out of that movie.
That old friggin' B movie.
You eat my last ding dong, Fatso, and I'll put a bullet in your head.
Then he takes the ding dong and just shoves the whole fucking thing in his mouth. He's like, blah, blah, can barely.
Yeah, no, he's all. Fucking gross.
Oh
God.
Franco's entire three-part
Wait, what was that? Mid-90s? That movie?
Oh, easily.
Investigation over on his YouTube channel, Franco TV. The old Clune Park estate. Over 100 years ago, Clune Park, Scotland was a bustling community of shipyard workers and their families. Shockingly, the estate of 430 apartments, a primary school, and a church is now completely abandoned after the shipyard jobs dried up and the workers all just moved away. Curious visitors are warned to stay away because, quote, dangerous things happen at the Clune Park estate. It is said that many people have lost their lives on the property under suspicious circumstances. But the warnings don't stop ghost hunting teams Scared to Death Zero as they venture out to explore the old abandoned apartments of Clune Park. At first, they don't experience much, just a few strange noises.
You know, there's dinging and beeping and... What the... There's that window there. Yo. What was that?
Did you see it?
As time passes and the day's exploration turns to night, the team experiences something that shocks them to their core.
Right, that one's open.
They experience something truly terrifying.
Downright chilling.
Yo.
Something's gonna peek out of that fucking window.
You see movement then? Move the light. Yo.
Whoa. Yeah, there's somebody up there, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Whether it's a ghost or somebody physical, I don't know. But there's something up there.
Yeah, no, that thing jumped out quick. See that again. An instant
You see
replay.
movement then? Move the light.
Right here, it's gonna pop its head out real quick, right there.
Yo. Yo.
Boom.
What's that? Yo.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there.
You see that face?
Whoa, hold on. Hold on now. All right, look, after they run up, after the head,
What's that?
you see the fucking shades open all the way. Watch.
Yo.
Watch, you see them open, watch. Right there. See how they open up?
You see that face?
See how the shades kept moving?
Yeah.
Someone's up there. Why are they not running up to that room? I mean, they're investigators. They should be wanting to see if anybody's in there.
Right.
Get in there.
Well, let's see if they go there.
Yeah, but they're taking their sweet fucking time. Anybody who was
Right.
there is now fucking gone to another room.
True.
Second floor. No, it's not right there.
Get in there.
Oh, it's a red light.
What are you
It's
waiting
not that,
for?
is it? Hello? Which one is it? I can hear somebody.
Someone or something can be seen at a window. The guys head inside and up the stairs, but there's no one there. Just a few creepy noises. Whoever was at the window seems to have just disappeared. The ghost hunting team believes that they captured something paranormal.
Oh, here we go with the ads.
That don't even look human.
No, it didn't. It looked like an alien.
While
It's
searching
like
for you,
like an alien or a rake.
travelers found
Yo.
Oh, the perfect pause, dude. No, that looks human. Probably a girl. See hair. Got a weird looking fucking eyes though.
Let me zoom in because I have a small screen.
I can't zoom.
That I'm zooming in. That doesn't look human, dude. That is very strange.
So how come those two strapping young men aren't up there kicking its ass right now?
Because they're scared.
Pussies.
Wah.
Yeah, right? Mr. Joshua, Mr. Joshua would be telling them.
Yeah, exactly. Wah. You're out there investigating. Go get it on camera, like from close up.
Hey, we
And
need
not
to schedule another reaction video with Mr. Joshua because it's fun having him on.
Yeah, he's kind of hit or miss because, I mean, 90% of the time when he says he's even going to come over, he doesn't. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yo. Is that? The monster in the closet. TikTok user Jennifer Lynn, her husband, and 3 children moved into a new home back in mid-March. Since then, Jennifer has been busy painting and renovating the house while she is home alone.
What's up?
here you go. It's Monsters, Inc., the true story.
Where?
This one, Monsters in the Closet. They come out of the closet in Monsters, Inc.
I thought you were showing me a meme or something behind you. I had to move the screen. All right.
No.
Alone watching over her 3-year-old son, Caleb. But lately, Caleb has started insisting that what he refers to as a quote, monster, lives in one of their upstairs closets.
Where's the monster? Right here.
Now, Caleb sometimes refers to this quote, monster, as his friend, or as her, and occasionally as him. But this is where things start to get really strange. Because one day, Caleb claims that his quote, friend, is in the tunnel.
Is your friend still here? Is your friend still here? Why are you in the tunnel? In the tunnel?
That kid's too old to be talking like that.
I said that right here.
That kid is too old to be talking like a baby.
Yeah, is that an offense that you and Coco would have put chili in his mouth?
No, but we would tell him to use his big boy voice instead of talking like a baby.
Was it when he wet his pants, JJ, that you put hot sauce in?
No, never put hot sauce in their mouth for pissing their pants.
Oh, what was it then that you were telling me about?
You put hot sauce in their mouth when they would say cuss words.
Oh, okay.
So we'll burn those cuss words out of your mouth. Yeah.
You said your friend's in the tunnel? What color is your friend? Blue. She's blue? Yeah, he's blue.
It's Sully, Andy. Sully is blue.
This kid's making it up.
Well, we'll see if they get it on video.
Now, Mom Jennifer just dismisses it as a child's imagination, because obviously they don't have a tunnel in their home. But the more Jennifer ponders what little Caleb said, she remembers this.
Is she wearing a grunt style shirt?
I was just gonna say that. She had a grunt style shirt on. What shirt is it?
Child's imagination, because obviously they don't have a tunnel in their home. But the more Jennifer ponders what little Caleb said, she remembers this.
Instead of tunnel, maybe it means a portal.
It's a small closet, or a storage space, or a crawl space, or something. But certainly something that a child could interpret as a quote, tunnel. But there's even more creepy stuff going on. Because one night, as Caleb keeps insisting that there is a monster in the closet upstairs, this happens.
We're going to find the monster.
Is it in there? Is the monster in there?
Nope.
Where's the monster?
And you'll take his room.
What? What?
This one.
It's in Caden's room.
Yeah. Well, go check it. Go check the monster.
Go check on the monster?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Go
What?
check.
What does the monster look like?
It's blue. Go check
Oh, he
it.
said blue again. He's being consistent. Whoa, did I just hear something? Or was that
Maybe.
just the music?
Go check him.
What was that? Did you hear that?
I don't know what that was.
Oh God, no.
I find her.
What?
I find her. I find monster.
Now, obviously, it's spooky enough for your child to be playing hide and seek with his invisible monster friend. But when Jennifer uploads the video to TikTok, her loyal viewers hear something in the video that Jennifer didn't even
Is
notice.
the same thing I heard? Yeah, it is.
Oh God, no.
Jennifer and little Caleb are all alone in the house, but what sounds like a male voice can be heard. To me, it sounds...
Yeah, I thought that sounded strange, but I couldn't figure out if it was part of like the video's music or, you know.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Yeah.
It's like it could be saying, "This is my place," or "This is my house."
I also hate how they play the creepy music over the videos because you can't hear, like, especially when audio phenomena happens, it's hard to hear it because you gotta hear it over this stupid creepy crap to make the video get more clicks or something. I don't know, to make people fucking like it better. I don't like it. I hate it.
It's all for the cinematic experience, Ronnie.
Make the video correctly and play it in its original form so that we can say it's unedited and the sounds actually were in the video and not something you dubbed in later.
But every viewer who watches the video seems to hear something different. So, let me know what you hear. You can watch Jennifer Lynn and her son Caleb's continuing story over on her TikTok page at...
Well, that's pretty much it. So that last video, Ronnie, what do you think? Fat scale.
Middle of the road on that one too.
I think that one's fat because kids tend to see shit adults don't.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that the kid sees something. I guess that part's fat, but for the reasons I just described, how obviously audio is, weird with they've obviously edited audio to dub music over the video, so there's no telling what they've edited as far as, supposed voices in the background and stuff.
Yeah, but
like
I think that the music that's been edited in was done by Nukes. The video itself hasn't been modified. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Nukes edited that EVP into the original video.
Yeah. Could be right.
Because that's just not Nukes doesn't do that shit. So I don't know.
Are we gonna end it there? Or are we gonna do some more videos?
Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're good for today.
Your video is all in and out of focus, Andy.
Yeah, it's because I'm moving. I don't know. It gets all weird.
It didn't do that when you just did that. You're just sitting there and it's like struggling to focus on you for a minute.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Maybe I got a ghost in here too.
No, that's what I was getting at. And maybe because, I mean, we've seen shit fucking fly across. You saw when you had the tarp up, the friggin' hand brushed down or something brushed down the fucking tarp while you were in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had stuff happen in there, so I mean,
no more tarp for me though.
that's where I was getting at.
No. So anyway, I don't know if we mentioned it already in this episode, but you can find us at all the major podcast platforms. Wherever you get your podcast, you'll probably find us. But we're definitely on Apple, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, all that, Podbean, and you got bitches, gripes, complaints, suggestions, or you just want to hit us up, you want to be on the show, any of that, you can hit us up at the email at supernaturalbeerbros@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on the DMs at on Instagram at SBB pod. And that's pretty much it. You got anything else, Ronny?
Yeah. Well, interesting note about Podbean in particular is they're usually 2 or 3 days behind Spotify. So our video will post on Spotify, or our audio will post on Spotify. But Podbean won't get our video. Why do I keep saying video? It's audio. They won't get the podcast for that week until a couple of days later. It's weird how that happens, but
Well,
it doesn't
yeah,
post the same day.
I don't think I set up I don't think I set it up to post directly to Podbean. I think Podbean picks it up after it goes live on one of the other platforms.
Oh, okay.
But I think
I
think Podbean is doing that on their own. So, you know what I mean? Like I don't have an account. I don't have an account with Podbean to post with them. So I think they're picking it up all on their own.
Yep.
I mean, and you know what? That might be a good thing. It might be a bad thing. I have no idea. But this has been the Supernatural Beer Bros podcast. Reaction video number fucking, I think 4. I think we've done like 3 others. And we are signing out.